Aygül Özkan is a social affairs minister in the German state of Lower Saxony. Her parents came from Turkey. Turks are Germany's biggest ethnic minority, but Aygül is the first to become a minister in any of Germany's 16 states.
I'm proud to be a role model. Maybe I can make it easier for other people to follow this path, make them believe in themselves and know that achievement is rewarded and it's possible to achieve a lot in Germany.
She takes a very business-like approach to running her ministry with its €4 billion budget. She's responsible for family and health policy and integration. Over 1 million people in the state are immigrants.
I've noticed that there's still a long way to go to create a culture of recognition and welcoming. We integration ministers can't achieve that on our own. Everyone has to do their part, the other ministers and society itself.
Aygül Özkan grew up in and was shaped by German society of the 1970s. Turks were here as so-called guest workers, not expected to integrate into society. Her parents came from Turkey to work in Hamburg, but unlike many of the people who came, they encouraged their daughter to learn German at an early age. Aygül did well at school, but was regularly confronted with prejudice.
It affected me a lot. When I was at school, we talked about it. I still come across it today. When a discussion comes up, they say, "We don't mean you, Aygül, we mean the other ones."
These experiences led her to become involved in a youth organization. Later, she joined the center-right Christian Democratic Party and rose through the ranks. In April of 2010, she was appointed the Social Affairs Minister for the state of Lower Saxony, the first Muslim to be sworn in as a minister anywhere in Germany.
So help me God. This oath is the same for everyone who believes in Allah or in God. It makes no difference. In the three major religions, there's one supreme power, God, and that was what I wanted to express.
But religion would be the cause of a scandal as soon as she took office. She said crucifixes and other religious symbols have no place in the classrooms of state schools. The Constitutional Court had already said the same thing, but she came under fire from others in her own party. She had to make a public apology and is no longer willing to talk about the issue. Instead, she wants to make an impression with the work she does. She uses promotional videos to present her integration policy. She promotes areas where many immigrants live and stresses the benefits of multicultural life, like here in Hanover's Linden district. But this barber, Mehmet, knows about the life you don't see in the videos. He's lived in the area since he was a child. He speaks Turkish with a lot of his customers. Not everyone here speaks German well. He's skeptical about the minister's ideas.
I don't know what she can change here, what it is she's going to change. There are lots of things here she won't be able to change.
But the minister thinks she knows exactly what's needed.
Everyone who lives here has to speak German. That's what binds us together. That's what makes everything else possible, social participation. And we've been waiting too long to start requiring that.
Now she wants to make up for lost time. She comes for a visit to the university in Osnabrück, in the west of Lower Saxony. Bishops once lived here. Now imams fill the auditorium seats. These Muslim clerics are the first group to graduate from a German language course. One of them is Ahmed Sami. He leads a prayer in a mosque in Western Germany. It's important to him not just to teach the Quran, but also to teach about the German culture and language. If you can't do that, he says, you can't be a proper imam in Germany.
This background of German culture and mindset, and in this pluralist society, we don't have that in a lot of countries, especially in Islamic countries. That's why it's very important for imams, because imams work with young people, with old people.
But Ahmed and the other graduates are in the minority. Most of the imams know almost nothing about Germany.
The more German finds its way into mosques and is not just preached but actually used, the more transparency there is.
Now the minister has to move on. She's taken on a big task and wants to succeed. Otherwise, integration will remain just an empty word.